I want to marry with you. Yes.
Sucks to be you, man.
What do you think of that move, son?
I just kept wondering, why didn't you pick me?
So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
Rust Reality Recaps, where we cover 90 Day Fiancé, trash reality TV, and garbage human beings. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and leaving me a comment of what you think down below. All thoughts and opinions are encouraged. Just please try to be somewhat respectful or reasonable. That's all I ask. If you're a long-time loyal subscriber watching, thanks so much for being here. Let's get into today's thing. We're going to talk about the throuple. Hi gang, welcome back to the channel. This is Rust. Today we're going to be talking about 90 Day Fiancé, the throuple. As we wrap up the season and we move towards the tell-all, things got heated and escalated as we all expected it would. The question is was it staged for attention and clout, or is this real? These people really irritated me because everything they're doing was fixated on their lust and their sexual desires. Were they ever considering their children?
Screw them!
These people have children. Amani is so unstable the way she behaves. Matt's sitting there smiling and panting away like a golden retriever who wants to understand and comprehend the conversation truly, but doesn't. I actually ended up having a lot of respect for Brenda, and I felt really bad for her when I saw Amani switch gears, drop her mask, and become extremely verbally abusive towards her when she didn't get her way.
You're just a controlling man.
Oh my god, like a ping pong doll, she's back.
I don't get control. I give you your ball, okay? You can laugh all you want. I wish you had some self-respect. You had zero self-respect. At least I had some self-respect. When I was born, I was born. Guess what? I like to be homeless and to do that. When I'm not paid, don't work for you. That's what's going on. You don't like to be told no, okay? It's like, oh, I'm controlling because it's not going like crazy.
She is so creepy. Like, you can just see the screws loose behind those eyes.
Crazy. Bipolar bitch.
Oh, you're gonna go down that road. If that's the way she speaks to her partners when she's upset, the financial aspect wouldn't put past me one bit. If you can speak to someone you love that way, you absolutely can control them financially. You know, I've never stripped a day in my life, but when Amani called her out for having no standards and for dancing for money, I was furious because that woman is working hard to feed her children. It doesn't matter. And what are you doing, Amani? You're working to feed your children, but you're also the one who's considering divorcing your husband, breaking up your family, your children's father, to bring in a stripper that you met from Tijuana to be your second mommy, to be the new mommy. Does that make any sense? So let's get into this episode. We're going to react and recap it together. Okay, Guadalajara, Mexico. Let's go. Oh, something's happened already.
We get on here.
These people can't go on without drama. Gotta do the The production team arrived to document Amani, Matt, and Annie's last day together in Mexico. Let me guess, they fucked up and missed it. They fucked up and missed the start of the fight. That's what I meant to say. Last morning in Mexico.
So you think I'll be using my control wave all the time?
Last morning together. Lord forbid there's a normal day, because Annie's upset, and I'm not quite sure why.
You're never sure what's going on, Matt. Let's be real. Have you ever had a tenuous grasp of what's going on between these two women? But he's right. Not a day can go by without something happening. Am I right?
I have no idea what is going on.
Did you ever have an idea of what was going on?
Give an example of how I try to control you. Everything I do, I try to treat you well. Even
except for when you're shit-talking her and yelling and screaming, calling her names.
Matt would say that I choose for that. Hold on. She's crazy. I'm really sick to words to you. You're crazy.
You gotta let her walk away.
Oh, that would piss me off so much. If someone just keeps calling me crazy when they're the one who's acting crazy. That's some audacity gaslighting, if you ask me.
Before we started the trip, because Ani had to take so long from work, she asked me for help with rent. I tried to wire money throughout the entire trip, but
She canceled the transfer? She canceled the payment?
the wire wasn't going through in Mexico, so I didn't think much of it. I was like,
The wire wasn't going through in Mexico. Does that make sense? I don't know. I've never tried to send money internationally before. You guys can let me know if that makes sense or not. But when you send money online, like an e-transfer or whatever, doesn't it just go right through, regardless? Let me know. I wouldn't know how it works.
when I get home, I'll go to my bank and try to figure this out. Little did I know, she seems to think that I cut her off because she decided that she wants to marry Matt.
Oh. You know, it wouldn't put it past me one bit if she did cut her off, though. What do you guys think? Do you think that it was an accident, or do you think that Amani was being vindictive and kind of passive-aggressive because she didn't like her decision?
Yes, I could be petty, yes, I could be vindictive, but if she
Okay, she just admitted she can be petty and vindictive, so I don't trust her.
48 hours, the money would have been in her bank account.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. She's saying that to make herself look good on the cameras.
Is this entertaining for you? You are not my boss, baby. I know, actually, like, I'm crazy lady. Crazy lady.
Oh, crazy lady.
She canceled my transfer for my rent because she don't like my decision.
I wouldn't put it past her. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that is what happened, but I wouldn't put it past her.
And now I feel she thinking she controlled me about money. What's going on is that you're used to controlling people. You're used to manipulating this man in the club.
You chose to leave your children. Don't try to guilt her like she forced you to. I feel like you like leaving your children for these trips. Making yourself a victim of your own circumstances that you designed.
That's it. That's it. You're used to controlling men left
Oh
and
my
right.
god, like a ping pong doll, she's back.
Stop with your little dances. I don't get controlled. I see through your bull, okay? You can laugh all you want. I wish you had some self-respect. You have zero self-respect.
Oh, she's gonna go there. She's gonna go there. That's so out of pocket and below the belt. It's totally not necessary. She was supporting her family, and that's all that matters.
At least I have some self-respect. When I was poor, I never asked for money. I'm not to be homeless and to do that. When I'm not paying, don't work for you. That's what's going on. You don't like to be told no.
Alright, I'm not gonna be able to stop this.
This is a really unattractive side of her, and honestly, it would give me the ick. I would be done. If I wasn't ready to fight, I'd be ready to flee. I can guarantee that.
Ella me empezó a gritar muchas cosas feas.
People are judgmental. People can be cruel. And when you open yourself up to someone, and then they use that information against you to hurt you, to what? To feel powerful? That's not something that anybody should stick around for.
Por eso protejo mi vida. Por eso protejo mis cosas. Me quiso dañar con esas palabras. Lo hizo consciente y me quiso dañar con esas palabras.
That
You're thinking,
She
oh,
did.
I am the queen. No, the queen. You act like that when I'm paying, but when I'm not paying, it's like, oh, I'm controlling because it's not going like crazy.
she is so creepy. Like, you can just see the screws loose behind those eyes.
You're crazy. Bipolar bitch.
Oh, you're gonna go down that road. Ain't that the teapot calling the kettle black, as they would say? Oh man, the audacity. Imagine having to live in that environment with the kids. I couldn't deal with that. I mean, maybe this is just how she's behaving on camera for clout and attention. I would really hope that that's not what they have to deal with at home with the children. Her behavior is seriously why I could never date a woman. And I know not all women behave that way, but a lot of women have that capability of being that cruel. Those out-of-pocket, low-blow, consciously to hurt you comments. That is usually a woman's trait. Sometimes men go there, but not often. Men can be cold and flippant and indifferent and hurtful and mean in other ways. They can be cruel, selfish, all different things, but men seldom behave like that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Guadalajara, Mexico, part 2.
But don't put yourself in the wrong by saying things you're going to regret. Okay?
It's good advice, Matt. No one's going to listen, though.
I've been trying harder with her than I've been trying with you. And you...
That's your husband, by the way. You're trying harder with a stripper than with your own husband, the father of your children. Maybe you should evaluate your decisions a little bit.
She doesn't know that. I will call you also.
Okay.
Nothing against being a stripper or a dancer. I actually have more respect for Brenda now than I do for the rest of them.
I feel angry because if I go to the USA, I can work for a long time. I need her. She pay the things. Maybe if I was married with him, she control him and she control me.
Yeah, I mean, if she'll talk like this when she's upset, what will she do with the finances? Oh, here comes the waterworks. The dry works, I should say.
This is a lot. Like, they obviously wasn't stop me.
Oh my god, knock it off. There's not a single tear, just whining. You're 35 years old, whining like that. Does that work for you in life? It's not attractive or appealing. Yeah, you are the problem. The thing is you brought this on yourself. Maybe if you just focused on your relationship with your husband and your children, which are what matter, and your career perhaps, you wouldn't need to have this kind of drama in your life trying to force marriages with Mexican dancers. You ever consider that? It's too complicated, isn't it? Oh my god, the hyperventilating's killing me.
I don't know what to do.
Did you ever know what to do, Matt? Do you ever have a say, even if you have an idea?
And then it's all still falling apart. I just want to go home.
Yeah, I mean, at least you got your dink wet. Otherwise, this seems like a big old waste of time.
I do tend sometimes in a relationship where things get heated to say some hurtful things.
That's not good. You should probably work on that and not do that. You probably stop if you really want love.
I wish I didn't do that because Matt and I are flying back to San Diego, Ani's flying back to Tijuana, and I don't know where we go from here.
Oh, not because you hurt her feelings and, upset everyone. No, just because you don't know how to handle the consequences and the uncertainty of your behavior. Got it.
Could be the last time I ever see her.
Ani, I don't want you to steal my husband. I just wanted you to pick me. Why couldn't you pick me?
I wanted to say thank you for allowing us to go to your home. Opening us to us about who you are, your past, your family, all that.
You forced all these things, by the way. You didn't let any of these things happen on her timeline. You forced all of them.
I wouldn't change it for a thing. I enjoyed every moment of it. I don't know what will happen after this. I'm sorry if I upset you or said something wrong.
I'm sorry if I said something wrong or if I upset you. Not that I upset you and that I said wrong things. Just a thought? No?
I'm sorry. I'm not the person you want. Or I'm not the person you deserve.
More crocodile tears, faux victim, pseudo crap. And you can tell Brenda's not having it. She's like, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Can you please look at me when I talk to you?
Nope. I love that. Nope. You had your chance to talk nicely. Bye-bye.
Not today. I don't want to fight. I'm not trying to fight with you. I just want to thank you for everything. Thank you for you too. But I don't like many things about you.
Oh, I don't like many things about you. That's astute, and it's truth, which takes a lot of courage to say. I'm surprised that Amani didn't lose her shit right here.
You need control yourself. You need say more, relax, speak with me. I don't want to fight.
Ooh, that's an awkward hug. This girl has the ick, man. She doesn't like you anymore. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is this gonna work out? Or is she coming back? I know we might see them at the tell-all, but do you think this is gonna work?
Pero sus cambios de actitudes son muy, muy estresantes.
Yeah, that would be really stressful. Imagine having to deal with that on a daily basis and your kids are there watching and listening. That would be too much for me. I couldn't handle that. Nope.
I got it.
Thank you. No todas las personas somos perfectas, pero ella necesita demostrarme que ella puede cambiar. Ella necesita ir a un psicólogo primero.
She needs to go to a psychologist first. That's funny. Yeah, maybe, though, the way she's been so emotionally unstable, I would agree.
De verdad. Because in this moment, no quiero eso. I don't need.
Nobody wants or needs that. That's just, no. She's got a constant somebody farted face. Do you think that she's got a leaky BBL too? Just kidding, just kidding.
I'm so confused.
You're confused. You did this. You caused all this with your behavior.
I try so hard, and it's never enough, and I don't know what I could have done different.
Victim. Maybe you could have not been abusive and vindictive, yelling and screaming, calling people names. Maybe you could have done that.
I don't know what I could have done different.
Honey. Something different.
I really can't stand her fake crying. Do you think there's going to be any more of that at the tell-all? I can't deal with that.
I just hate myself right now.
Everybody hates you right now.
You don't.
I'm so hard to love. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not the best. I wanted to just love her so much and take care of her. And I
Okay, shut up. Can't be bothered with that. No one cares.
I'm the problem.
Yes, you are the problem. Okay, if it was so important to you to have your lesbian marriage, then you should have told everybody that from the beginning. You should have never made it a flippant, oh yeah, pick my husband, pick me, whatever is fine. No, if it mattered that much, then you should have said, marrying my husband is not a choice. It's marrying me or this isn't happening. But you couldn't do that, and this is the consequences. Now, you don't like it.
I was 1,000% sure we're gonna get on that airplane. I'm gonna go, straight meet to a divorce lawyer. We have like a wedding to plan, we have a life to plan, all these things. Like, I'm fighting because I experienced when things work. We're in such a beautiful space. Like, why can't we go back to that? But this roller coaster of trying to go back into that space is just too much. Like, I have a lot on my plate already. Like, this is so hurtful in relationships. Don't let go and fight and fight and fight. That's anything about it.
Oh my god, I can't deal with that whining. It's too much. It's too much.
And I love somebody care about them. I was literally fighting for them until my last breath. And then I just wanted to hold them a little second because I don't know if that would have been the last time.
Shut up. Go home.
Hey, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
This kind of behavior is why I don't date women. I'm not saying all women would behave this deploringly, but to me, it is such a turnoff. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how objectively attractive you are, you behave that way, and I got the ick. Gotta get away. And that's what I think Amani gave. Amani. I think that's what she gave Brenda. I think that her behavior gave Brenda the ick because she's saying that she needs psychological help first, and she's calling her crazy. I wouldn't doubt that that's for a reason. I've seen that kind of behavior in women before, and that's part of the reason why I would be afraid to be in a relationship or date women, because while men can be cold and men can be cruel and they can be blunt or indifferent, men don't go out of pocket low blows like that. When Brenda said that she did that deliberately, consciously to hurt her, absolutely 100%. That's what women do. It's really repulsive, and it was really ridiculous to see her behaving this way because she didn't get her way. Not a single tear. Not a single tear. All the fake crying that she's done this season, I've yet to still see a tear. You gotta be kidding me. Knock it off with that shit. Matt must be somewhat insane. He has to just tune that out. No wonder he's got nothing going on in his head.
It's all in your head.
It's all in your head. Crazy lady. I take your man, you take your meds. Clowns. What about their children? What do the children have to endure at home? Good boy, Matt. Trying to comprehend as best you can. No one's listening. Great job, buddy. Amani needs to get her shit together because this is embarrassing. This is repulsive. She's too old to be acting this way. She is very clearly being vindictive because she's upset. And in all honesty, you put yourself in that situation, honey. I would not want to put myself in a situation where I would allow another woman to come in and take my man away from me, and then she becomes the wife, and I'm not only nothing, but I have no legal rights. Can you imagine? You get kicked out of your own home because legally you're not signed to anything? I mean, I'm sure it's different with like leases and mortgages, but you understand what I'm trying to say, right? Like, she has no protection. That's a terrible idea. If it meant so much to her to be the one that she chose, why did she even make it an option? She should have just said from the very beginning, you're marrying me or no one. That's how this is going to work. She never should have left it up to chance for her to pick Matt. That's my opinion. You can disagree with me or not. Yeah, Matt's just sitting there like a puppy golden retriever. Just wants to be part of the conversation. Really wants to have a say in things, but it's all going right over his head. What do you guys think? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, all those things. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. You know, a story that I intended to tell in my catfish episode. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. And it seemed the part 1 did pretty well. I didn't check the stats for part 2, but I couldn't do the whole thing in one go. It was a 40-minute episode, and mom life and family life took hold, so it's a 2-parter. A story I had intended to tell in that episode, a personal story time about how I had been catfished, not from a dating site, but as a young girl, and how it affected me, and touching on the cruelty of women specifically. So when I was in junior high, would be grade 9 to grade 10, grade 9, Jesus, I can't talk, I'm having a stroke. It was about middle school era, grade 9. These girls, one I was friends with, she was in my class, and we had a tenuous friendship because I actually liked her. I had my first bisexual, bi-curious girl crush on this girl, but I kept it to myself. This girl had a lot of mental health issues, as do I, no judgment, but she took a lot of her misplaced insecurity and envy and jealousy towards me that I was oblivious even existed. Because to me, she seemed to have a better life, and she was more liked. She did better in school. She had boyfriends. You know, she had a nice home, or a decent home, with parents that were, you know, cool. They let her have parties and drink alcoholic beverages and all these kinds of privileges that were not in my realm. But there was some misplaced jealousy amongst her and some other girls that I didn't even personally have a relationship with. They had designed a fake personality from pictures they had stolen on the internet. This is back in the early 2000s when catfishing wasn't as well known. And what these girls did was they created these fake profiles with these images of boys that they had stolen off the internet, and they chatted with me under the pretense of being these boys, of made up characters, made up names, made up personalities, everything. I chatted with these boys for years, thinking that they existed. I was a naive, gullible, stupid little girl. We only just chatted on MSN about things, but these girls, in hindsight, would often try to get personal information or my thoughts on things to use against me. I was very naive and gullible. I even tried to meet one of them once. And yeah, he never showed up. I wasted my whole day. Are you gonna ruin my recording time with just letting him scream, or are you gonna actually help? Trying to record something and there's a baby screaming in the background? I don't know how much I have to redo now. The whole fucking thing. So that's my story time. I don't feel like retelling it. I'm sorry. The point of the story... I'm fucking done. The end. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Do the kid a favor and drop a comment in the comment section. Help me.
Sound production, take 2.
Help a kid out with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe. Check and see if you're still subscribed. If you had subscribed before, I would super appreciate it. And yeah, keep your eyes out for more. Thank you. Okay, take care. Bye now.